Pem, and today we are taking a little trip down to Loch Morlich, which is near Aviemore, so not very far from here. And this is a loch that I've swum in several times, quite a few times maybe even, because it's not that far. And it's also pretty easy to get into. So there's a couple of places that you can park right on the water. So in terms of accessibility, it's pretty good. And it's one of those lochs that you just get this real sense of being somewhere really exciting. It's right by a road, but also it's right underneath these really impressive looking mountains. So you kind of feel like you're somewhere a bit more remote than you are, and it's certainly, I get that real sense of excitement of swimming sort of underneath the mountains almost. So I really love it there. So as I said, I've swum there several times, but the time that this photo was taken was just, in fact, it probably was the thing. Or one of many things maybe that kind of tipped me over into that. I don't think I'm really sick anymore, but I'm not quite fixed enough to call myself recovered. That sort of liminal space. So this occasion I had been doing a lot better. I had been able to do a bit more. I'd been not suffering the consequences of doing it, and I hadn't been like going crazy, but I'd certainly been pushing at those edges, doing more, but kind of gently. And this occasion I had a completely free day and the weather was looking amazing, and I thought, I'm going to go on a trip, which kind of certainly gave me an idea of how much better I was feeling, because driving for me was something that really sapped my energy. So I generally didn't go places on my own, certainly not more than like Loch Ness, which is 10 minutes away. So this was, a sort of 45-minute drive each way, while planning to then do something while I was there. So this was like, significantly more confidence in what I could do. So I had a swim, I went for a walk, I did a bigger walk than I had expected, a bigger walk than I'd been doing recently, took my time over it, really enjoyed it, just kind of, took it easy, but also was like, I think I'm okay to try and do this. And then at the end, when I got back down, I had a choice between getting to the ice cream shop before it closed or having another dip in the water. And the sun was sort of starting to drop, and it was shining on the water, it was shining on the sand at the beach. We were starting to get that kind of orangey sky, and it was just so calm and beautiful. And I was just like, I really love ice cream. Like, I seriously love ice cream. But that water was calling to me. So I just went back in, ended up getting back home quite late, and was just like, that was incredible. I was feeling like me. It felt like an adventure, even though it wasn't a particularly interesting adventure compared to what I used to do. It really felt like I'd done something. It was a thing. I'd gone and done a thing, and it was awesome. So I did feel very tired the next day, and I don't know if it was a touch of Pam, or actually I think more likely it was just that I was tired because I'd done stuff. I'd done more than I'd generally been doing. I'd been pushing those edges out, so I was probably feeling more tired because of that. But even if I had crashed for days afterwards, it still would have been worth it. But the even better thing was that I didn't. So, took it easy the next day and, moved on and thought, okay, yeah. It was a real confidence boost in that direction. So, yeah, Loch Morlich, absolutely awesome spot.